In this question here, we have 36 golf balls with the box has a mass of 1806 grams, and when 12 balls are removed, the mass is 1254. So the first thing we have to do is we have to determine what are exactly our unknown parts. So what's our x and y? So looking at B, it says, use the graph to solve the problem. What's the mass of the box, and what is the mass of one golf ball? So we're going to let those be our unknowns. So I'm going to let x be the mass of one golf ball and y to be the mass of the box. So to write this system then, so this is part A, to write the system, I'm going to have 36 golf balls times the mass of the golf balls plus the mass of one box equals the total mass, which is 1806. Okay, so that's one equation. The second equation is 12 balls are removed. So now I have 24 golf balls times the mass of the golf balls. I still have them in a box, and now it weighs only 1254. So when I graph this, I'm going to graph these two equations. When I graph this, I get an equation that looks like this, a solution that looks like this. So the solution is going to be my intersection point. The intersection point happens at 46 and 150. So that means that x equals 46. 46 represents the mass for each golf ball. So it's going to be 46 grams per golf ball. Y equals 150, and so the mass of the box is equal to 150 grams. So there are different ways you can do this. We could have actually maybe done an XY graph where the mass per golf ball is the slope and the weight of the box is the y-intercept. We could have solved it this way as well, but this way we've done this as a system of equations. So it says here, why is it difficult to determine a solution? Well, it's kind of hard to find that point and guess in text, but we can find that by graphing. We could also solve this by some algebraic methods, which we're going to get into. In this case, we could solve this by substitution. And the solution by substitution looks like this. I can just make this equal to y. So negative 24x plus 1254. This is going to be y equals negative 36x plus 1806. And I can make those equal to each other. Okay, and solving for this, I'm going to add 24x to both sides. So I'm going to add 36x to both sides. And I'm going to subtract 1254 from both sides. When I do that, I end up with 12x on this side. And on this side, we're going to end up with 500 and it looks like 552. Okay, and then when we divide 552 by 12, we're going to end up with 46. And that's that's the mass per golf ball. And then we can solve for y by plugging it back into the equation.